Greetings to all my SEO friends and family. It is Ralph here following up with part 2 of Do Press Releases Help You Rank, and very excited to move on to the next step. But before I submit the press release, I want to let everybody know there are some changes that I made to the website. There are some changes and a change in the plan as far as how I'm going to utilize the press release in order to determine if they are still effective, because of a few months ago they were effective. And I want to see if they still are effective. So, but before we go any further, like I said, I want to be as transparent as I possibly can be, and just kind of show you guys exactly the changes that I made to the website before I decided to submit the press release. Now, number one, I did, like I said in the previous video, I've already added those blog posts. I've added 3 blog posts to the website. I've also optimized the title tag for the website, not for the blog post, but for the actual target page that I want to rank. I optimized the title tag. I added H1 and H2 tags to the target page. I didn't have those on there. I needed those. So I just put those on there right before I created this video. I also added LSI keywords in the alt tags of all of the pictures on the website. So basically, if you don't know what LSI keywords are, those are basically synonyms for the keyword that I am trying to rank for. So this is not the keyword that I'm trying to rank for, but imagine if your keyword were something like carpet cleaning Las Vegas. You may have an LSI of carpet cleaners Las Vegas, or Las Vegas carpet cleaning service, et cetera, et cetera. So it's just, basically a play on words, synonyms, other phrases that pretty much mean the exact same thing as the phrase that you're trying to rank for, or very similar to it. So I added those LSI keywords to all of the pictures that I have on the target page, which I'm trying to rank. Now, here's a big thing. All right. I didn't have the SSL set up on the site. So that's basically the HTTPS at the end. It was still like this. And now basically I have it like that with the S at the end. The security license, whatever that thing stands for. I forgot. It's SSL, whatever, you know what it is. So I got that set up on the site a couple of hours ago, actually, sometime this morning. I think I did. It's like 4:45 right now Eastern time, and I got that set up. Also, I requested indexing for each blog. All 3 of the blog posts are indexed, so all 3 are indexed now. I just checked it. So all 3 blog posts are actually indexed in Google now. I also requested indexing for the home page again, and that was re-indexed. The title tag was changed. Everything was pretty much the way I wanted it to be, the way I wanted it to look for the most part. So, yep, Google re-indexed my site, got all the changes that I made to it. So everything is on the up and up. Now, these are my expectations, and I'm going to show you because it changed my rankings, and that's one of the reasons why I created this. I'm creating this part before I go into the press release. What's going to happen after the press release, because I want to show you the increase in rankings that I got just from making those changes. My expectations for this is I expect for my rankings to disappear after I publish the press release. All right. After I publish the press release, I'm expecting for the rankings to disappear for at least 2 to 4 weeks. I know that's scary and I hate it. We all hate it. I've been here before, but this is what happened to me in the past. My rankings literally disappeared for a month. And this was me a while back ranking at Google My Business page, and I put my homepage for the site on there, and my rankings just totally disappeared. I didn't check my rankings for 3 months actually, because I just gave up on the site because my Google My Business page was ranking so well. And one day I said, let me just check the page, and boom, it was like it leaped like 4 or 5 pages. So that was last year sometime. Yeah. So I want to test it out now. I want to test to make sure this method still works. Now, so I'm expecting the rankings will be higher than they currently are ranked. So like I said, I'm expecting a 2 to 4 page jump. This niche is moderately competitive. So instead of being a super leap like the other one was, I'm expecting just maybe about a 2 to 4 page jump leap in the rankings for the target keywords that I want to rank for. Now, those are my expectations. Now, there is a change in the plans. I'm not going to link the press release to the actual home page this time. I'm only going to link out to the actual blog post. All right. So that's what I'm going to do. That's the change in the plans. And the reason for that is because I want to see how effective, the passing of the link juice will be. So the press release obviously will get distributed amongst a bunch of different news outlets, and then the link juice will go from there to the actual blog post that I will link in the article that is on the press release. And then I want to see how effective the link juice will be passed to the target page that I'm trying to rank. Because each blog post is linked to the target page. So this is what we're going to do. This is basically what we're going to do right now to see what works. All right, now, so let me show you some rankings for all those changes that I made. As you can see here, rankings went up. Well, yeah, one ranking went down, but for the most part, rankings, these weren't here earlier, right? These were not here. If you remember my previous video, these weren't here. But after I made those changes, this happened. Now, I recently added some few things like the H1 and H2 tag, and these rankings showed up before that, before I added the H1 and H2 tag. So I'm going to test these rankings now to see if the rankings went up higher because of me adding the H1, H2 tag, or if they dropped. So let's see what happens. I'm going to rank this project here, and I'm going to press pause because it's going to take a little time. Okay, we're back, and with a little bit of video magic, and as you can see here, the rankings are pretty much the same. Some stuff dropped again, and some stuff dropped, and that's fine. I don't really care about that. The main reason is probably because of the changes, and they'll probably fluctuate up and down for quite some time. So until I publish the press release. So this is where we are right now. So a lot of this is basically page 7 to page. I'm ranking anywhere between page 7 to page 11, right? So we're gonna see. So like I said, hopefully after the press release and the rankings come back, there'll be a big leap from, 2 to 4 pages. So that's pretty much it for the first part of this video. I'm going to pause it here and publish the press release and come back and finish up this video.